A matter that becomes clear ceases to concern us. All things are subject to interpretation. Whichever interpretation prevails at a given time is a function of power and not truth. Fear is the mother of morality. He who laughs best today will also laugh last. Instinct: when the house burns, one forgets even lunch, yes, but one eats it later in the ashes. Madness is something rare in individuals, but in groups, parties, peoples, ages it is the rule. One has to pay dearly for immortality. One has to die several times while one is still alive. That which needs to be proved cannot be worth much. The lie is a condition of life. The spiritualization of sensuality is called love. It is a great triumph over Christianity. To do great things is difficult, but to command great things is more difficult. Whatever is done for love always occurs beyond good and evil. A sedentary life is the real sin against the Holy Spirit. Only those thoughts that come by walking have any value. All truly great thoughts are conceived by walking. For the woman, the man is a means, the end is always the child. Hope in reality is the worst of all evils because it prolongs the torments of man. Is man one of God's blunders, or is God one of man's blunders? Many a man fails as an original thinker simply because his memory is too good. One may sometimes tell a lie, but the grimace that accompanies it tells the truth. In love affairs, a woman is more barbarian than a man. The lonely one offers his hand too quickly to whomever he encounters. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. To live is to suffer, to survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. When one has much to put into them, a day has 100 pockets. After coming into contact with a religious man, I always feel I must wash my hands. Convictions are more dangerous enemies of truth than lies. He who cannot obey himself will be commanded. That is the nature of living creatures. I cannot believe in a God who wants to be praised all the time. It is my ambition to say in 10 sentences what others say in a whole book. Not by wrath does one kill, but by laughter. One should die proudly when it is no longer possible to live proudly. The best friend is likely to acquire the best wife, because a good marriage is based on the talent for friendship. The more abstract the truth you want to teach, the more thoroughly you must seduce the senses to accept it. The true man wants two things, danger and play, for that reason he wants woman, as the most dangerous plaything. To make the individual uncomfortable, that is my task. Whoever fights monsters should see to it that in the process he does not become a monster, and if you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. Against boredom, the gods themselves fight in vain. Distrust everyone in whom the impulse to punish is powerful. He who despises himself nevertheless esteems himself as a self-despiser. I love those who do not know how to live for today. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. Of all that is written, I love only what a person has written with his own blood. Success has always been a great liar. The future influences the present just as much as the past. The person lives most beautifully who does not reflect upon existence. There are no eternal facts, as there are no absolute truths. We love life, not because we are used to living, but because we are used to loving. Without music, life would be a mistake. All of life is a dispute over taste and tasting. Fanatics are picturesque, mankind would rather see gestures and listen to reasons. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. If you believed more in life, you would fling yourself less to the moment. Love is a state in which a man sees things most decidedly as they are not. The growth of wisdom may be gauged exactly by the diminution of ill temper. The secret of reaping the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment from life is to live dangerously. There is more wisdom in your body than in your deepest philosophy. What really raises one's indignation against suffering is not suffering intrinsically, but the senselessness of suffering. You gave him an opportunity of showing greatness of character, and he did not seize it. He will never forgive you for that.